Alright, video 2 on the Subaru air conditioning system. So now, after the visual from video 1, we're going to connect up to the system. I already did a refrigerant identification, 100% pure, no air contamination, no other refrigerant. So we're good there. And I have this in cloud hunting mode, if you can see. It's very sensitive into a big area. So since this vehicle has been sitting there because they were doing other services and it hasn't been used in a while, well, first of all, let's see if we have pressure. I'm going to check to see if there's pressure now. So I'm going to hook up. Now check this out. All my vacuum pumps are used up on other jobs, either commercial or automotive, sitting in shops, drawing vacuums. I got a couple up the street and a couple down the street, and all close range here, all doing vacuum. I ran out of pumps. So I went back to my close by shop. I have 3 shop locations for warehouses, and I only had 1 vacuum pump available to me, and this is it. Check this out. Now this I got back in the 1990s. It still works excellent to this day. Not OSHA approved. The plastic got brittle because in automotive we use PAG oil and ester oil, and this manufacturer, this was an old Robin Air product. The first generation came out, the plastic would last. Then I guess they switched vendors and they switched the chemical makeup of their plastic and it became brittle. You would get the ester or the PAG oil on it and the plastic would just start exploding and crumbling and breaking apart. Even the foot base is all broken off. This is a door step inside my one warehouse where I use this for usually drawing vacuum overnight on my recovery cylinders or any of my new refrigerant cylinders. Basically it goes on at night and I leave it running all night so I get it down well below 100 microns, and I use this vacuum pump. And that's all it's been doing for the last 20 plus years, since the 90s. Still in operation. I'm just using it right now just for this. So let's hook up. Let me kill my flare. We don't need that no more. We don't need that no more, because we can't check for a leak with a refrigerant leak detector if we don't have refrigerant in the system. So let me hook up right here and let's see what we have. There. Have this here. That is closed, right? Don't want oil spraying all over the place out of the vacuum pump. We have very little refrigerant. We only have vapor in the system. There's only 31 psi. So we know we have very little refrigerant. But we'll check anyway because this car has been sitting here all morning having other service done to it. And since it hasn't been run, it might have developed a gas accumulation coming out of either underneath the vent right down here. There we go. Now in cloud hunting mode, it is very, very sensitive, extremely sensitive. Unlike most leak detectors that you guys have access to or have ever heard about, this leak detector has a mode that is so ridiculously sensitive. So now I want to just flip the key on and off. Okay, that was it. You see how I just went on and off? And all that did was, and nothing's coming up, all that did was rotate the fan just enough to start it moving, and it just puts a really slow light puff of air out towards the vent. And what that did, if there was any accumulation buildup of gas in the heater core box, the HVAC box, it just moved it really slowly and very concentrated without diluting it out with fresh air over the tip of your sensor, and this thing would go off. You see that one? So let's see if that one is real or not. I have to do more testing for that. Okay, so that's in. This is video number 2. I think I will stop right there before I do video number 3, because I need to put my hands down and do other processes, and this is slowing me down. And okay, let's get on to video number 3 after this.